What's going on, people? It's your boy Slink Bandicoot, playing with you in Naruto chapter 679. A quick summary of the chapter. Kaguya controlling Madara's body begins absorbing the chakra of people in the Infinite Sugi army. Then Naruto and Sasuke go to attack her, but she immediately grabs them and begins to slowly absorbing their chakra. At the same time, Black Sensu explains that Kaguya's already used his Infinite Sugi once before, and the end result was that everyone that used it on turned into white Zetsu. Kaguya then transforms into her original body and releases Naruto and Sasuke. She then engages her Byakugan and basically looks inside them, notices that chakra flow is different. Maybe from that she can deduce that they are the reincarnations of Indra and Ashura. Then Kakashi asks Kaguya what her plan is, what's the main goal. Basically says that where they're fighting now is her playground. She's wanting this ground defiled, and then she basically uses jutsu and says that here is going to vanish. So that's basically some of the chapter. Now let's get into this chapter. Main big thing in this chapter that looks like Madara is completely gone. He's just out of the picture, which is very disheartening because he was possibly, in my opinion, personal opinion, the probably best villain in the Naruto series. He was just beastly, powerful, motivated. He just came in. The way he took out Professor Kage easily. He obviously used the Rinnegan. He took out all the tailed beasts at one point. Limbo. It was just a powerful, smart villain. But now it's like he's completely taken over him. So I kind of disheartening, but that's how it goes. But looks like Kaguya is fully in, the new villain of the series, probably the last villain of the series, possibly. So Kaguya's in, Madara's out. Kind of disheartening, but that's the way Naruto goes. Now, the main thing that I be talking about in this chapter, that Black Zetsu explains that Kaguya's used his chakra once. That Kaguya's used Infinite Sugi once before. When I was a bit confused at this point, thinking this before when, because the sage hasn't mentioned this at all. All the sage says was that his mother was the strongest person ever, and we can see how powerful she is. I mean, Naruto and Sasuke would notice that the chakra now that she's got is more powerful than the Jubi. Obviously, it's more powerful than what Madara was. Just an immense amount of chakra, so I don't know how they're going to deal with that. But back to the original point. Sage didn't mention her using this once. The only thing that can back this up is the fact that back ages ago now, when Madara was trying to recruit Obito in that cave, and obviously he was using the White Zetsu. Using the White Zetsu and again Matsu as a life preserver. There was a lot of White Zetsu about, so I could explain why the White Zetsu came from, but didn't explain as to why the White Zetsu were there in the first place. So obviously now we've finished, we can deduce that Kaguya used his Infinite Sugi once before, and someone stopped her. So possibly, although I'm going to doubt because Sage mentioned that maybe the Sage and his brother stopped their own mother from doing this to everybody. That would make sense, but why hasn't that been explained? Maybe it's going to say in the later chapter, or maybe we didn't see it. The Sage might have explained something. Might explain this to Naruto and Sasuke when they were obviously in that internal world kind of thing, and when it gave them the power. So maybe next chapter we're going to see another flashback as to what the Sage said to them, because maybe the Sage knew that his mother was going to come back and basically be the big threat of the series, possibly. So something there. So that's a big thing that Black didn't mention. Maybe that was in next chapter, hopefully. Next thing, I don't see how Sasuke and Naruto are going to have a chance to defeat the Kaguya, because obviously our chakra now is immense. As I mentioned before, the only way I can see something happening is if the Sage somehow gave him some power or gave some kind of insight as to how to stop Kaguya, or otherwise it seems unstoppable. I mean, Madara was tough. I mean, the basic thing with Madara was just about, but Kaguya looks like she's going to be next level. I mean, the Byakugan, she's got too many different powers to utilize at one point, and she just seems immensely powerful. I mean, I don't know how they're going to stop her. Like, as I said before, the only thing I can think of is the Sage somehow helping them out, giving them some kind of power to help them against that. But apart from that, Kaguya looks pretty much unstoppable. And as you know, as Sasuke said last chapter, Kakashi and Sakura, they're pretty much useless. I can't see how the four Kages are going to help out. Not Madara. Minato's got no arms. Third Kage's got his limited jutsu. The first, he's got rods in his back. The second as well. So I don't see how they're going to all come together and make Kaguya. So that's going to be kind of taught no jutsu. But hopefully that's not on the course. I mean, Kaguya seems pretty hard. It seems like the evil temperatures of the series. So I can't see how they're going to stop her, but I look forward to it anyway. So that's basically the chapter. It's just Kaguya taking over. I don't know what we're going to do next week. In terms of overall progression of the story, great progression of the story. Madara, major villain, he just looks like he's completely out. Kaguya's the new villain, she's in. So good progression there. Yeah, that's basically the chapter. So if you like this video, give me a like. You want to subscribe to the channel of Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. And leave a comment in the description. Obviously, you can talk back and forth about the chapter. That's me, Slink Bandicoot, out.